Adversity. It's an inevitable part of life, and it plays an important role in shaping an individual's character. Simply said, adversity refers to difficult or challenging situations that we as people face. Such situations are, of course, your financial struggles, illness. I think we all know about that just from the past 3 years. Loss of a loved one. And my favorite is failure. It is through overcoming adversity that individuals are able to build character and become stronger and more resilient. It helps individuals learn important life lessons and develop valuable skills. Facing financial difficulties can teach anyone how to budget and the importance of being financially responsible. One of my biggest lessons being homeless. Learning how to overcome such a time in life when people judge you, people tell you you ain't gonna go anywhere, people tell you you ain't shit, and you overcome. You overcome everything that was thrown your way and get through it. Briefly touched on it. Illness. We all know about this in the past 3 years. It taught us how to persevere through an unexpected recession. It taught many of us on how to start a business, whether we were laid off or we rode a trend out. Either way, it taught us those important life lessons. But I think most important with what has happened in the past 3 years is learning how to take care of your mental and physical health. Many of us still struggle with it till this day, I myself included. But the importance is us learning to get through it. Probably the worst is losing a loved one. Whether it's a family member, a close friend, a best friend, or someone you thought that you can trust. That is hard to cope with. Adversity helps you develop a sense of self and also helps you understand your value. When people are faced with difficult situations, they are forced to confront their own limitations and weaknesses. This process of self-discovery can lead to a greater understanding of one's own strengths and weaknesses and a deeper sense of self-awareness. I think we all know who Gary Vaynerchuk is. If you don't, look him up. He preaches self-awareness. Be self-aware. If you're not self-aware, you're doing something wrong, or you're doing it the wrong way. This process of building self-awareness allows you to learn how to value things that are truly important to you. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be community, it could be your business passion. Be self-aware. Persevere. Adversity helps us develop important life skills. Problem solving, critical thinking, and hard decision making. When people are faced with challenging situations, they're forced to think creatively. Whether they're a creative person or not, you think outside the box and you come up with solutions to your problems. Through this process, individuals learn to think critically and make decisions based on logic and evidence rather than emotion. Now, this may not be the first time. Most of us who first entered the stock market or any type of investment were real emotional to the money that we were putting in. And most of us probably lost because we were a little too greedy. We thought, let's ride this out even longer. And you might have rode out a little too long and lost that money. But you learned from that challenging situation that hurt. So the next time, you're more risk averse. You're smarter. Now, this exactly is extremely valuable in the workplace. Whether you work for someone else or you're an entrepreneur, strong problem-solving skills will always be highly sought after. So if you're working for someone and you know how to problem solve, yeah, that's right. And if you're an entrepreneur and you problem solve, here's some clients. Adversity helps us develop resilience. Resilience is simply the ability to bounce back from difficult situations. Resilience is probably one of the most important traits for people to have, as it helps them cope with stress and really adapt to change. Because we know if you can't adapt, if you have no adaptability to times, you're left in the dust. And to be frank, individuals who have developed resilience are better at handling difficult situations, and they're less likely to be overwhelmed by stress. Even if it's a first-time situation, previous resilience carries on to any obstacle you face. With that, I think we can tell that adversity is an important aspect and part of life. It helps individuals build true character and develop important life skills. It teaches about perseverance, how to be self-aware, problem solve, how to think outside the box, and how to crush your goals. While adversity can be difficult to endure, it is through overcoming adversity that individuals are able to become stronger, more resilient, and better equipped to handle any challenges that life throws their way. So, it's about time. Become self-aware and get that X factor. Get to it.